Hey, what's up people? Michael here. If you want to partner your YouTube channel up, check out the link in the description.
Greetings everybody, Mike Emrick here. Eddie Olczyk alongside Ray Ferraro down at ice level. Tonight we have a thrilling evening of hockey ahead. Tonight we get a chance to watch some of the best players in the world compete right in front of us. Face-off about to take place, but first these words from Eddie Olczyk.
We're in for a treat on this one, Doc. You got rosters full of all-star players looking to showcase their talent and prove they're the best of the best. No matter the outcome, this should be a lot of fun.
And they are ready for the opening face-off, and so are we. The Central All-Stars get possession, and we are underway. Collected by Stamkos. Driving in from no man's land. Right in front. Oh, terrific save on a great chance.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
The poke check worked. On to Kane. Brings a shot. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity. Play stopped, so I turn to Eddie, and he points to Ray. You're on, man.
One of the keys tonight to keep your eye on is which team is going to have their defense up into the play.
Okay, Ray, thank you. The Atlantic All-Stars with a face-off win. All the pressure still on as they can't clear. Nice job done with the stick. A poke check frees things up a bit. Good place to shoot from, and he does. Save there. Hangs on to that one for a stoppage in play.
Maybe he's shooting to pump up his Corsi number, because that has no chance of going in the net.
A little under 4 minutes played here in the first. Still knotted at zeros. Nice face-off work. Scooped up by Ryan Suter. The Central All-Stars are skating it up at neutral ice. Chip to Sagan. Just missed.
He's in the slot, the puck's on his stick, and he just misses. Tough break on that play.
The Central All-Stars in their own end controlling play now. Slid to Eichel. Shot. Outstanding save. What magic even to get there and get the shot off.
The goalie puts that mitt to use and takes it away.
Good defensive read with that one. A big hit.
Oh, you got to love that early hit, Doc. You get to the rink, you want to set a tone for your team if you can, and an early hit is one way to do it.
The Atlantic All-Stars are driving it from the wing. Propelled to Riley. Laid on to Eichel. Using the point, he's got it. Lets it go. Great save. Pass attempt to Wheeler. Carries it on in from center. Puck leaves the zone, and so play goes back to mid-ice. The Central All-Stars with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Many yards gained to Klingberg. Handled in the corner by Wheeler. Riley's looking to leave. Snapping a pass to Huberdeau. Tries to get it on net. Loud pad save.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
Solid, clean win. That puck came free. Could have been handled better. The Central All-Stars with control at center ice. On to Jamie Benn. In the slot. Oh, and he missed the net.
Well, that's a good scoring chance. He's trying to be too fine, trying to pick the corner. Sometimes you've just got to shoot it at the middle of the net.
Nice work with that stick by Yossi. Puck is thrown to Larkin. Loose puck due to the play by Yossi. Wonderful stop.
That was a good challenge. Better stop.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. Brings it in for an attack. Shot on. Just missed the net.
Sometimes you rush the shot and end up missing the net. Need to slow things down next time.
He turned it. Pad save. Ooh, hard one there. Now it's directed to Pastrnak. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. From the outside. Good save there. Missed wide. Can he clear? The Central All-Stars skated up on the side. Outstanding body contact.
Hedman's not strictly a finesse player. He uses the body to his advantage quite frequently.
Passing one off now to Pastrnak. Is able to move on in. Got it on his stick in the slot. That's terrific goaltending.
Great display of goaltending right there, Doc.
First period is in the books. Perfection on the part of defense and goaltending. Challenges ahead for the offense when we get to the second.
Fans, take a look to the sky. The home team Zeppelin is loaded with prizes.
The Central All-Stars are being held in this game by their goaltender. It would be decisively against them without him. Here's an example. We have 20 minutes down. We have lots of time still to go. What are your thoughts so far, Edzo?
Well, first off, Doc, the goaltenders were very good. A couple of real tough saves at either end. But this might be one of the games, Doc, where the first goal definitely wins it.
The second period of our contest has just now begun. Somebody is going to score sometime. Maybe in this period. Chip to Marchand. Slid to Stamkos. Save. And he puts the glove on it and stops play.
That shooter might want to check his stick. If that's all that he's got in the arsenal, it's not going to score very often.
Nice face-off win. Petrangelo's heading out of the defensive zone. Can start the attack going in the zone. Got that pass in his own end. Springs it ahead to Kucherov. Puck loose. Good defensive play. He's got that pass at the point. Cut that pass in his own end. Pass. Not on the net.
As the shooter was about to let it go, the puck just went on edge a second. That's why the puck missed the net badly.
Kicked out of that cluster. Better be careful with it here. Holds on and gets that whistle. Over 5 minutes are gone here in the second. Nothing on the scoreboard has changed. Still a pair of zeros. The Atlantic All-Stars have left the defensive zone. Hard work here. Looking to Sagan. Moving it to Eric Stahl. Propelled to Wheeler. Laid on to Suter. And it's all. Made that work for him in goal. Clean win on the draw. Good work along the boards. The battle ends as it's kicked out. Bodied off. Smart recovery by Huberdeau. In with it now. On to Riley. Missed the net.
Man, he hammered that one-timer, but if he doesn't get it on the net, of course, it's got no chance to go in.
Chip to Suter. That puck hit him on the way to the net. The Atlantic All-Stars are at the wing in neutral ice. Gathered up again by Barry. In the slot. Good, solid poke check there.
The puck's near the crease. You got to get there, but nobody's going to let you have a free path to the net. They bump into the net, and it ends up getting knocked off the moorings.
And the face-off's won. Free puck off an offender. That roadblock was set up. Shot deflected. Terrific determination by Yossi. Intercepted pass. And sent down to Trocheck. Shoots one. Amazing save. Great save, and he holds on and gets a whistle.
Oh, they needed a whistle and got one. Good save to stop play.
Well, the goalie will take these all day. His save percentage goes up click, click, click with muffins like this to stop.
Critical face-off win there. Takes that pass. Long lead pass to McAvoy. Changes the angle. Handled with the stick. Pad save. Looks to make a play. Collected now. Leads that charge into the zone. And a save. Couldn't clear it out. Shoots. Got his glove on that one. That's the end. Good work by Shen. One-timer. Oh, and he robbed him. And that one is held on to for a stoppage of play.
They've been under pressure for the last little while. The goalie does the right thing by stopping and freezing the puck. The Atlantic All-Stars need to acknowledge their goaltender after one of the better saves you will ever see. Somebody get this guy a steak.
Defensive zone win. Good grab again. That's a good save and goal. They're going to have to come up with something better than that.
As soon as the shooter starts to release this, the goalie drops to the butterfly. Hey, buddy, pick up your head. You might see he's down on his knees already.
Good face-off win. Doesn't get the shot off. And the whistle signals an offside. And they won the neutral zone face-off. You win that, and you don't have to chase. They chase you. And a save. The Atlantic All-Stars with possession up the wing. Solid work there by Alex Pietrangelo. Takes it in from the neutral zone. Lets the shot fly. Wonderful stop. Directing that one to Eichel.
1 minute left.
Into the last minute of the second period. Through the corner. Turned on net. That puck struck him in front.
The low shot's handled with the goaltender's stick. He deflects this out of danger in a hurry.
Critical win where they need it. The Central All-Stars possess the play in no man's land. Gives it over to the point. And he's held up against the boards. 2 periods are in the books here. And the books could very well have some perspiration stains on it by now because these teams have worked pretty hard. But still, a third period is ahead.
Don't forget to check out tonight's game highlights, post-game analysis.
The Central All-Stars are getting a tremendous performance in goal tonight, even though offensively they haven't been strong. Third period has started, and we are still looking for goal number 1. Back to the point. Quick wrister. What a shot, but high.
He worked so hard to get to the prime scoring zone and just put the puck over the net.
Carlson's got it on his stick, trying to clear. Trying to go to Hedman. Skates it into the zone. Fires. Wonderful save. Pitching it to Kane. The Central All-Stars skated up on the side. Gathered up again by Marchand. Pitching this one to Kucherov. Knocked off the puck. Nice work by Shen. And he motors on between the blue lines. Puck free. Pass attempt to Barkov. Steps in from the neutral zone. Hammers one. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. Slid. That shot glanced off the post. To Barkov. Shutout positioning by Wheeler. Skates out with it. Rockets one. That shot came from right in front.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Goes back deep for it. The Atlantic All-Stars have it along the side at mid-ice. Pass through center ice. Gains the zone. Shoots. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. Snapping a pass to point. Propelled to point. And down to point. And moved down to point. Oh, poke check saved one there. Picks it up back there. Puck is thrown to Riley. Gets across, looks over his options. A shot. That puck was obstructed by a screen.
Each team has tried to force their will onto the game at various points tonight, but there is no spread in the game. Two evenly matched teams playing a tight game.
Laid on to Stone. Save there. Picks his pocket. Couldn't get it out. He scores! We were wondering if we'd ever see it. 1-0.
Sometimes when you score first, you take the edge off your own team. That can't happen. You're up 1, go make it 2.
The Atlantic All-Stars picked a great point to get the first goal of the game. We are late in it. Neutralized face-off win. Gets in and he'll look over his options. Shoots. He got a piece of that one.
The shooter thought he had some space, but the goalie flashes the leather. What a great glove save.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in good position. It's a rather routine stop.
A little over 4 minutes remaining. Only 1 goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. The Central All-Stars have it between the blue lines. A point blast. Great save. Now it's directed to Marchand. Trying to clear it here. Solid job of holding the pressure on. A shot. The Central All-Stars are moving the puck in their own end. Fires. Save. And freezes play for the whistle.
pretty run-of-the-mill stop for the goaltender. He's got a clean look. It's a shot without much velocity.
You couldn't have a bigger face-off win than that one. Crosses that line.
1 minute left.
We're in the 60th minute out of 60, or will there be more? On his back, but has control and freezes play. And coming up is the biggest face-off of this game. Their backs to the end boards, and they deliver a big face-off win. Feeds the point. Goalie is gone. Extra man coming on. The Atlantic All-Stars with possession in the defensive zone. And that puck goes offside. Puck drop, face off one, and the winger stepped right in. He takes that point pass. A slot wrister off his pad. Smart recovery by Alex Pietrangelo. Passing one off now to Shen. Goalie to the bench, substitution made. Marchand's trying to work his way to center ice. Net empty. That one caught iron. Looking to Kane. Lets it go. It's off his pad. The game is over. You look at the score sheet at the end of this game, and it's a marvel. Score was close. Shots on goal were not.
Well, I know who's buying dinner for the goaltender tonight.
Terrific contest. Two teams gave their very best. See you next time.